Good evening. Welcome to Options Center. It is Tuesday, 1/31/23. Is this window dressing, you guys? Or is this the real deal? We're going to find out real soon, and probably tomorrow. Thanks for joining us here at Options Center. If you're new, go down to that bottom right-hand corner, hit that Options Center logo, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the like buttons. I love all of the support that I've been getting, and thank you very much. So we're going to try to grow this channel and get out the best information that we can. And today we're going to, instead of ES on multiple time frames, we're actually going to do NQ on multiple time frames, just to give you a vision of tech, since we're in the midst of tech earnings right now. And then we're going to go ahead and check out VIX, ES, RTY, and YM, and just to see what is happening. It appears that the bulls are taking control, especially with that ramp at the end. But for now, we'll just play the charts. All right, let me get my face off the screen here, and let's jump into it. We have NQ on the monthly time frame. Huge move here. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move at the top of a channel, overthrew it a little bit, and now we're at the bottom. We're at the trend line. We're still in this range, just like ES. When we're showing the monthly time frame, we have not broken out of that range. Yes, we are right at the top. And guess what? The 8 EMA is at the top of that range. And so that's a little bit more of a bearish picture from that sense, that this is a trending indicator. And tech has to get above this to keep moving and marching higher. You get above this in this range, then there's no other choice but to get bullish until proven otherwise. Now, we are still in the downtrend. We have lower highs and lower lows, but this is a optimal spot to go along. I get it. You know, you have this big support area. You have this long-term trend line. I get it. I can see why so many people are bullish, and they may be right, but I play what I see. And what I see, let's go down to this weekly time frame. I see a breakout from the MACD. I see that we might be coming up to the zero zone, just like the ES. I see that we're right on this 50 line, pretty neutral stance, but right up against resistance. And on the chart here, from this weekly point of view, it just looks bullish. I got to tell you, on the monthly, we haven't gone anywhere. We're still in a range, but it looks like we're breaking out. We held the breakout, but we just can't get above the range highs here. About 12,200 to 12,300 is the zone. That's right up at the 50-week simple moving average. So getting real constructive here, but on the and also holding the 200. The 200 week just been oscillating around it, and it appears to be holding it this time. Oops. We want to go down to the daily time frame. So let's do it. Okay, on the daily time frame, trend is our friend. We're seeing on the RSI, we're right up against resistance. And you notice every single time broke down from that point. Will this time be different? It doesn't matter. We'll see. We'll have to play what we see. MACD doesn't say a whole bunch. It is still in a bullish posture. And then what I did was at the top here, you can call this grasping for straws, but it matches. You have this high to high right here. I line that trend line up, and lo and behold, it holds the top of this candle so far. And so we're not only having trouble with this resistance, but also this downtrend line. We may that may be valid. We got to get we got the reversal on this, but we need more confirmation by breaking the uptrend that this is actually a valid point. Okay, now yes, we had a touch on it and we rejected off of there, but we'll have to see what happens. We're back over the 200, pushing off that 8 EMA, and like I said, bullish posture, but it appears that there's a little more work to do before it's free, before price is free to do what it wants. So let's go over to ES. And what I want to point out on ES is each time you got to the top of, let's call it a triangle at this point. Each time you got up there, you had a triangle on the MACD. Whoa. Get back there on the MACD. Each top there, and we're back at the resistance zone again. And it looks pretty much the same on the RSI, but it's just above. So again, bullish posture, but you got some work to do. I have supply up top there. You have a downtrend line. We'll see. Tomorrow's a big day. It could possibly be that, the market is just pushing up into news, being the FOMC tomorrow, and then completely fall on its face. That happens a lot. That happens on earnings. That happens on lots of different scenarios where there is data that pops out. You run and you sell the news. Okay. Now, RTY is the most bullish setup because it's breaking out. That's all there's to it. Got past resistance, the downtrend line. No other way to draw this. Sure, we can keep an eye on this wedge and the ending diagonal. If that was just a throw over, then we'll see it drop back into the zone. But we took a lotto on this one and it definitely got smashed in our face on that one. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And the Dow. The Dow has this consolidation. It's a sideways expanding consolidation from this full move here. Okay. And considering this one big consolidation, it's clear that this thing could pop up all the way up to the top here. And that would follow suit with a certain consolidation by price that we have on the other indices. We show them on other videos. It's kind of our alternate count for our ABC correction in price rather than in time, which we were thinking that things were moving in time. So there's a triangle here. And what this triangle is pretty much saying is this is either a 1-2, 1-2 setup to the downside. And you can check this out on Twitter. I have all these charts. I post them on Twitter. I'm constantly putting charts on Twitter. And the other would be that this is just a wave 4 right here. And this is an A, B, C, D, and E right there would be completed. And as of tomorrow, you should see a nice big move continuation for wave 5. And that would be a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave move. And that could be an ending move, or that could be for a wave C for this expanding direction, this directional move, or this could be a wave 1, and we come back to get wave 2. All right, so there's another objective short if price gets way up here, up top to this area up here. Okay, as of right now, yeah, this is an objective short here too. Price gets above, go long. My God, it's clear as day. So the other, there's this one is probably the most clear cut. So we'll definitely keep our eye on this. And let's check out what do we want? Maybe the VIX futures. Maybe we'll look at both. All right. Quickness on the futures. This is what's holding me back. This is saying, hey, we're going into FOMC. We're going to stop right here on that uptrend line, on that triangle support, and we're going to stop it right there. And then tomorrow, decision time will happen. Breaks down. You guys, like I said, this thing starts breaking down, the wedge breaking down, the triangle breaking down. We're going to all-time highs. It's as simple as that. There's no shaking and baking down here with the market heading downward. We start breaking above this wedge, the market's going down. It's going to be really binary as of when the smoke clears after tomorrow's FOMC. Sometimes that smoke can clear the same day of. Sometimes it takes one day for it to play out its move and then either change direction or just a huge follow through. Okay, it can stop on a dime, so you have to be careful even after FOMC day itself in particular. Okay, I think that should be it. We do have we're in a trade on Meta, and I believe Snap had Meta's earnings are tomorrow. And so Meta will be after the bell. Yeah, see, this is a nice bullish posture for the VIX, in my mind, setup. Okay, so we broke back above the 19, came back, retesting, but retesting the 8 EMA. And, we'll just have to watch it. Just have to watch it. Meta. We had Snap, I believe, had its earnings, and it was a pretty bad earnings from what I saw on Twitter. And so we took a short on this one with a spread because it was too expensive to play those options, and the IV would kill right after the earnings. The IV would just smash. So we used an in-out spread on this one, and it after hours is trading down about $2 after the snap. So it's one of those sideshows. We'll see what happens tomorrow night for earnings after that. We'll see. We have Apple, Amazon. There's so many coming out in the second. Lots and lots of tech earnings happening the rest of this week. So I'm not going to bore you anymore with this. That's the update. We are in certainly just to wrap this up, a breakout posture. This is very possible, but I have to stick to my trading plan. My trading plan says that until the bearish situation's negated, then I'm playing the setup. What does that mean? We start getting a huge move over this resistance. Then I'm playing the rest of this move up to level by level, up probably all the way up to about 4,300, and testing that high there, because that's a huge level where that would change trend on the weekly basis. So getting above this level, sure, that's gonna firm up the bullish sentiment. But getting over this one, this top up here around 43.30 or so, that would get the bulls rampaging, and then I seriously would change my tune to all-time highs. Okay, I think we'd go to all-time highs if we definitely took out that top. But this is the first stop we got to get past. All right, thank you for joining us here at Option Center. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. The options guy, check this out there. I put in a trade alert today. Patreon, if you want to join there. Lots of cool stuff in there. All right,